Welcome back to another YouTube video. Talk about Raw, AEW Dark, and Impact Wrestling. All right, let's get this over with. All right, so Raw starts with Asuka coming out. Asuka came out. Charlotte came out. Asuka was supposed to be interviewed about her match against Charlotte, which was the only match that we were supposed to get. But no, we got more than that. Charlotte and Asuka were out there. Bayley and Sasha came out. Iconics came out. We got a triple threat tag match with all three teams. So basically a 6-woman tag, but 2v2v2v2 as opposed to 3v3. So yeah. Anyways, match was good. I like the spots and stuff that happened in there. Charlotte Asuka win, which gives Asuka a win going into her main event against Charlotte, which she lost. Not clean, by the way, because Nia Jax came in and interfere. All right. We had Rey Mysterio talking about, basically he said he doesn't know when he's going to be cleared to compete, but whenever he is cleared to compete, he's going to hit Seth with an RKO. Wow. Sorry, Randy Orton. Speaking of Randy Orton and Edge had a segment. Randy didn't really say much. Edge and Christian, there's a peep show segment with Edge and Christian. Christian was just trying to hype up Edge, basically. That was your Edge and Randy segment of this night, going into Backlash, the go home show for Backlash. And the segment with Randy and Edge didn't really do much for me. Sorry. Anyways, back to this Rey Mysterio thing. Well, I already said it. Rey Mysterio is gonna hit Seth with a 619 wherever he can. Boom. Then we have Aleister Black and Humberto Carrillo versus Seth Rollins' disciples, which is Austin Theory and Buddy Murphy. And Aleister Black and Humberto Carrillo win. Who gets the pinfall? Aleister Black on to Murphy. So, yeah, there you go. And then Seth hit the stomp on one of them. Forget which one. I think Aleister Black. Already talked about Christian and Edge. Viking Raiders and Street Profits had a decathlon. So we have competitions like the 16-meter dash, cup flips, hurdles, dance competition, shot put. Those were all the Street Profits competitions. And then the Viking Raiders chose sword fighting, stick fighting, archery, turkey leg eating contest, and pole vaulting. And then they tied 5-5. So I don't know what's going to happen after that. Like, are they going to have a match against each other? Like, they're obviously friends now because I'm about to get into it. So give me 1 second. Kevin Owens versus Andrade versus Angel Garza, number 1 contender for the U.S. title. Andrade wins. Basically, he stole the pin, as heels tend to do. Kevin hit a stunner. Andrade drop kicked Kevin off the stunner, and then Andrade pins Angel Garza. And Zelina Vega kind of got hurt here a little bit. Yeah, Drew McIntyre interrupts the VIP lounge with MVP, basically saying how there's enough talk. You need to do less talking and Clay more. You know, that I guess that's his new tagline, probably new T-shirt. If he doesn't already have one that says that, I don't know. Then we got Bobby Lashley and MVP versus the Viking Raiders. Who wins? Bobby Lashley and MVP. And then we have Bobby Lashley put Ivar in the full Nelson. The Street Profits are trying to break it up, and then Drew McIntyre comes in, hits a Claymore. I already talked about Charlotte and Asuka. Talked about the finish, which is really the only thing that matters in that. Go to AEW Dark results real quick. I know all these matches were your known talent winning, but I just need to see who all the known talent fought. So we had Lowrider and Fuego del Sol. Wow, I know him. Versus SCU. SCU wins. We had somebody else joined the Dark Order. Alan Angels is now number 5 of the Dark Order. We had Leah Johnson versus number 5. Number 5 wins. We had Musa and Brady Pierce versus Santana and Ortiz. Santana and Ortiz win. QT Marshall comes up to Dustin and Brandy, says, "Hey, the match we were supposed to have, the tag match, yeah, it's going to be a singles match now because he got advice from Allie. Allie's like, Dustin doesn't need to wrestle all the time, so Dustin didn't wrestle. So there you go. QT Marshall wins, beats Zach Clayton. Sonny Kiss versus Chris Daniels. Chris Daniels wins. Peter Avalon and Brandon Cutler versus the Jurassic Express. Jurassic Express win. John Moxley versus Robert Anthony. John Moxley wins. So, like I said, well-known talent versus mainly jobbers. Except, well, I guess Sonny Kiss isn't one, right? Technically. Anyway. Impact Wrestling results. What is this video highlights? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright. So, first match we had was Michael Elgin versus Ken Shamrock versus Sami Callihan. This was a really good triple threat. Michael Elgin wins, which we'll go on to later in the night. He comes out. So we're getting a fatal 5-way for the Impact World Championship. Michael Elgin, Trey from the Rascals, Eddie Edwards, Ace Austin, Tessa, obviously. Wait, hold on. Let me go to this fatal 5-way real quick. Make sure I got everybody. Then I'll go straight back to the show, I guess. But heck, I could just talk about it as I go along. It doesn't really matter. So Michael Elgin won that first match. We had Tasha Steelz versus Kiera Hogan. Tasha Steelz wins, beats not Tasha Steelz versus Kiera Hogan. Sorry, Tasha Steelz with Kiera Hogan versus Susie. Tasha Steelz wins. They go backstage. They run into Havoc and Nevaeh. Havoc and Nevaeh are like, "Oh, why don't you fight us?" And then they're like, "Oh, we'll fight you, just not right now." The Rascals run into the North backstage. The Rascals are talking about who attacked Trey. The North comes up and says, "You guys should be focused on the tag titles," which Ethan Page pointed to because he had one of them on his shoulder, obviously. Not who attacked. Not who attacked Trey. Bring it up when it's possible. Yeah. So basically, Ethan Page brought up that one of the Rascals, Pete Wentz, could be the attacker, which not a chance. No. Unless it is to be revealed that he is one of the guys that attacked him, and they don't win the tag titles, and he turns heel on the Rascals. That'd be something. I wouldn't see that coming, but it'd be something. This is just an interview backstage. Ace Austin saying how he wants to win the world championship. Moose comes up, basically says how he's a world champion because he's using that TNA belt, which isn't recognized as TNA World Championship. Hernandez comes up, basically says he'll fight Moose next week. So Hernandez versus Moose is going to happen next week. We had Johnny Swinger and Chris Bay. I guess they're called the Finesse and Bench Press Express. That is a long tag team name. I'm never. I I don't even know if I want to call him that. I really don't. Sorry. I'm just saying Johnny Swinger and Chris Bay. Johnny Swinger and Chris Bay versus Cousin Jake and Willie Mack. Cousin Jake and Willie Mack win, which are pretty much expected. Taya Valkyrie is looking for Johnny Bravo. Finds Johnny Bravo with Rosemary. They all go out to the ring together. Yes, here's our Fatal 5-Way. So Trey, Michael Logan, Eddie Edwards, Ace Austin, Tessa Blanchard. There you go. And there was a segment that happened right before the main event. Yeah. Yes. So cancel culture came out. All of them are together now with their new recruit, Jacob Chris. So we got Jacob Chris, Joseph P. Ryan, RVD, and Katie Forbes all together. Basically, Joseph Ryan reintroduces him as Jacob Chris. Jacob Chris versus Crazy Steve. Jacob Chris wins. So, yeah, the match was all right. The show as a whole, it was all right. Then we have Taya versus Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace wins. Match was good. Deonna Purrazzo comes out, attacks Jordan Grace. So Deonna Purrazzo is in Impact now, and she's a heel. So interesting. That'll be a good match. Deonna Purrazzo and Jordan Grace. I'm here for it. I guess I can do Backlash predictions real quick. Why not? Backlash. What? You. 2020. All right. It's everything. It's almost everything. All right. Backlash 2020. Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. McIntyre for the win. Braun versus Miz and Morrison. Braun. Asuka versus Nia Jax. Asuka. Edge and Randy. I want Edge to win, so Edge. Bayley and Sasha versus Nikki Cross and Alexa versus the Iconics. Bayley and Sasha. Jeff versus Sheamus. Jeff. Andrade versus Apollo Crews. Apollo. Possible matches that could happen on the show. Seth Rollins and Aleister Black. Seth would probably win that, right? Maybe? I don't know. Well, I guess if you want to give Seth momentum going into his eventual match with Rey Mysterio, then Seth, yeah. So I guess I'll go with Seth on that one. If the Street Profits and Viking Raiders does happen, let's say Street Profits win that. So, yeah, that's everything. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe out there, guys.